I want to go back to the issue of defunding the police that the Democrat Party they've been advocating for. But Heritage Action mentions how both Senators David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler were the first two U.S. senators to sign the organization's police pledge. Tell us more about that commitment.
Actually, they were the first two senators of the United States Senate. So it was really exciting to see them go out and lead so much on this effort to keep neighborhoods safe and secure. When we launched the police pledge this summer, we did so at the height of all of the rioting and chaos that you saw in gripping neighborhoods and businesses and destroying communities across the country. So we wanted to put elected officials on record with their support or opposition to the police. And so the pledge is very simple. It asks if you'll make a commitment to oppose any movement, bill, or resolution which would defund the police. Senators have signed it, governors have signed it, members of the House have signed it, as well as elected officials at the state and local level, as well as over 200,000 citizens across the country. Then we went a step further and wanted to ask candidates to sign it. Would they make the same commitment? Unfortunately, candidates in Georgia on the Senate runoff, they refused to sign it. They have not made such a commitment to oppose the effort to defund the police.
And we know that that's been a very big issue, especially this year. Now, I'd like to ask former Democrat presidential candidate Andrew Yang and Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez have touted their efforts to get the two Democrat challengers elected. Ocasio-Cortez even raised $280,000 for grassroots organizations to push for Ossoff and Warnock, the two Democrat challengers. How do you plan to convince Americans to vote for Loeffler and Perdue?
This is why voter contact is so important. You have to actually be able to engage and talk face to face with voters about the two different paths that this country has. We know that the Senate majority runs through Georgia, but it's only Georgia legal voters that are going to make this decision. So these liberal Democrat leaders, they can throw all the money that they want into the state, but the reality is Georgians know best what's best for their state. They want safety and security, they want economic opportunity, and they want healthcare freedom. They don't want the courts to be rigged, they don't want the Senate to be rigged, and they want to see economic opportunity for all Americans. That's the message we're going to put in front of these 1.5 million Georgia voters. We're going to remind them what's at stake and hopefully drive the vote heading into January 5th.
And you're even hearing from some moderate Democrats. They're saying this defund the police message, it's not working. It cost them some of their seats. But lastly, I want to ask you, where can our viewers go to learn more about your effort and organization?
Well, we'd love the help. You can find us online at heritageaction.com. Follow us on Twitter at heritage_action or at Jess Anderson 2. We're on the ground now. We've actually begun knocking doors on Monday. And so if you're interested in helping, you can make calls, text messages from out of the state, or if you live in the great state of Georgia, we'd love to put you to work on our ground game effort as well.